Alright, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, should be okay. Alright, good. Just gonna put this over here real quick. Okay. Okay, alright, we're ready to rock. Sorry, first game capture test. So face cam test good, game capture test good. Everything looks good. Ready to rock. Alright, let's get it done. In 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Gozi-san on the decks with your host Gozi-san. And today we are going to play more Genshin Impact. Apologies for the slight delay in the stream today. Got a little bit of stomach flu coming up a bit, and it sort of gave me PTSD of Comic Fiesta a long time ago, where I got a really bad case of it, and it was so bad my hands turned like solid blue. Like there was like almost no oxygen probably in that in the system. Couldn't breathe. Couldn't breathe well. Was so tired. Was almost like going to faint. Yeah, it was very nauseous. So yeah, it was a very bad time. Gave me flashbacks of that. It's not that bad today, so it should be all right. Hopefully I don't faint midstream. Before that, I'm just going to do something real quick. I'll be right back.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Alright, test 1, 2, 3. We're back. Alright, all good. Okay, so today we have overflowing abundance. We're gonna do a little bit of that today. But in the meantime... Oh, more language exchange with Ella Musk. Alright, let's see. Okay. Let's see what she's up to in terms of chatting with the Hilichurls. Now, where is she? Over there. Hey, Ella. Traveler, here, over here. Don't startle those Hilichurls over there. Forget it, it's not important. I've been researching Hilichurlian for some time. I would much rather get some actual speaking practice. I finally stumbled across a whole Hilichurl camp. I can't let this opportunity pass me by. Traveler, can you help me get into the camp and find a Hilichurl to practice with? Sure, perhaps it's better that you go That won't do. This is a rare opportunity. Even if you just want to slack, I'm not letting you get off that easily. Okay, I'll follow. Yeah, okay. Alright, there's one awake right now. This is him. Let's go over and say hi. Be careful though, it would be rude of us to wake the others. I don't want them thinking we're storming into their camp to attack them. Absolutely no way they would talk to us then. Hola, mujer mimi nie mosiaba. Yo mimi berusi buka mitani guru guru yung musika. Ya odomu todo yo buka guru guru ni. Mi dada valo. Valo ya domu. Look at how he's acting. He seems so happy. Looks like this time has finally been a success, and my Hilitrillion has finally improved. Dance, 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 dance. Alright, what do you think? My Hilitrillion is not bad, huh? Now that we can communicate, all that's needed is to understand each other is time. That's what I hope for anyway. My dream is to become friends with the Hilitrills. Oh, right before I forget. Take this. It's a present from that Hilitrill. Present from a Hilitrill. Bet you never thought you'd see that day. Well, I better be going. I have so many new discoveries to note down. Perhaps we'll have a chance to meet again. Elon Musk. Running off. And
shine down. So stop right there.
And in the meantime, I kill everyone. Yes, I'm an asshole. And then this other guy is still dancing. Alright, now with our destructive tendencies satiated, let's see what else we have here. Nothing untoward over there. We were exploring Dragon Spine for a little bit. I was exploring Dragon Spine for a little bit before this, so that's why I ended up a bit out of the way here. Star Snatch Cliff. Okay. Well, there's nothing here for me to do, so what we're gonna do first is we are going to do some dailies. Now, let's take a look and see what we have here in terms of weapons. In terms of ascending. We can craft enough to ascend this. And we have the money to do it. Okay. So
instead of confining,
let's go back to the crafting table for a little bit. I want to sort of get this out of the way first before we start. Alright, now let's craft. First off, we're gonna get a bunch of these in Olden Days Scorching Might. We need 8 of them because we have 2 weapons to ascend. So let's do that. First, do this. Okay, 9-2. Alright, then the silver. Can craft a bunch of it. 18. 18-5. Okay, and now for the gold, we have to. Ooh, we need 1 more. Okay, alright, we'll add 1 more. Perfect. Alright, now let's max it out. Boom! Okay, next, need to craft some shroom spores. Where's the spores? Not these ones. I want the dust one. Where's the dust one? Here it is. Okay, we have plenty of these. We have sucrose as well. Okay, we can craft 240. Craft that. We get another 28 bonus, so that's above 10%. Nice. And now for the big one, how much do we have? We only have one, so it's like meh. Let's do 90. Okay. Craft. Easy. 98, slightly under 10%. Meh. Alright. Olden days of Scorching Might. Now, in terms of weapons to level. Okay, so first up, Scion of the Blazing Sun. Ascend. Here we go. That's a base attack increase. This should reach our crit rates in there. Next, end of the line. I like to put this on Sarah, purely because it's good for her energy recharge. And this time it uses different shrooms. Why? Okay, ascend. And that's the base attack increased. Nice. Okay, now the question is, what else can we enhance that is interesting? Now we could do scatter piece of Decarbian's Dream, specifically to give Fremine a little bit more damage. We could do Tidal Shadow to give Gaming a bit more damage, and we don't have enough of these, so probably gonna farm them later. It's most probably I'm gonna farm this one. Okay, what about Earth Shaker? I ascend. Ooh, I have enough to ascend. Let's do it. Okay, nice. So that is ascended. Dragon's Bane, not ascended. We need a bunch of Mist-Veiled Primo Elixir. What else we have here? Footprint of Rainbow. Nothing there. Alright, what else? Prototype Amber for Nervalet. Oh, okay. Now we have a Primo Elixir idea forming in these. Mapamari is not a great weapon. Ring of Yashe. I have no idea who to put this on, so probably not gonna ascend this one. Okay, so yes, it definitely looks like we have to get these Mist-Veiled Primo Elixirs to ascend. So let us farm. Okay. As part of this particular stream, I'm also going to do a bunch of crystal farming as a way to sort of showcase, you know, what is the usual route I take in order to get these, like, weapon materials, in order to, weapon experience enhancement materials, in order to level up weapons, right? So that will be something I will be showcasing for today as well. An updated version. I've explored a few more places, and I've actually found a few good areas to sort of farm. So that will be something that will be coming up soon. Okay, right, match. Now, while that is happening, I'll show you a glimpse of the kind of places that I usually farm. So first thing, right next to this place, you'll see this cave here with a bunch of jade. Nautilus jade. Ouch.
Not bad.
Ow.
There is no escape. Final warning.
Okay, that's dead. Alright, so just gonna get these Nautilus shades in. Come on. Just gonna get these lizards as well. And we're just gonna find some Nautilus Jade. Nautilus Jade in particular is not really and just one core lapis. These items not really useful for anything other than for level character enhancement. So nothing doing there. Now, while we wait for more people to come in, I'm just going to explore this ridge a little bit to try and see if there's anything interesting here. Alright, we're on the ridge. Climbing up the hill. Getting a Ramdan Chingsin. Okay. You can see Dragon Spine over there. You can see some hilly churls hanging out over there. There's a Dendro Slime over there with a Chingsin right on top. And over there in the abandoned village, I think it's abandoned. I don't really see anything of interest there. Maybe I already farmed and picked up everything there. Who knows? Okay, so... Oh, yes. Here we have some violet grass seeds. Why not? Always good to get some violet grass. They're very hard to farm, right? Especially for Baiju. Come on, Baiju of all people needs it. Right, let's go take out this.
Burn it down! Illusion shattered! Drop your weapons!
And he's dead. Cool. Bone shards. Okay. I don't know if we've gone through this path yet. In Dragonspine, my instincts say no.
Rise with the sun!
Let's see what else is up here. We'll do...
Nice and cool. Natland doesn't have places like this.
Ooh, we got an empty chest there we haven't picked up. So, let's do a little springing of the surprise on these Fatui peeps.
Shine down! Final warning! Justice will prevail! Light up the blazing sun!
Bong.
Full throttle!
Well, that was fast. No, I do not want to cook.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Actually, I do need to cook. Really because I need to sort of learn a few of these things. Recipes. If you just joined, welcome to the stream. We're just waiting for people to join in on the farming. Hopefully someone will come. Who knows? It'll be interesting to see if anyone does come. Now, should we get pâté de fruit or some baklava? Why not? Let's make some baklava. Ooh, butter chicken might be interesting. Okay, let's cook some butter chicken. And Dory shall be the chef. Okay. I like a good butter chicken. Butter chicken is good for the soul. I love Indian food. In this case, I love Sumeru food. I was up tonight playing a little bit of Mai on the side. A couple of my friends, they were trying out, what was it called? The Kaleidoscope Unlock Challenge. And the unfortunate thing is that I couldn't find enough time to actually sort of work that particular challenge properly. So there were a lot of unlock objectives which I weren't able to sort of complete as part of this event. So the unfortunate thing is that I couldn't really sort of continue on that path, or sort of continue on that unlock. And I don't think I will have enough time to
Rise with the sun.
accomplish all the required unlock challenges in order for me to fight that final kaleidoscope sort of event. That's unfortunate. Oh well.
Light it up.
Illusion shattered.
Let's light it up. Drop your weapons.
And he's dead. Dead shards. Sealy. Sealy Quart. Alright, it looks like no one's coming. Oh.
Shine down.
Come on.
Final warning. Burn it down. Incinerate.
Dead. There's a lot of bone shards to pick. Right, let's head back to the location. It looks like there is no one to join us for this farming sequence. So, if that is the case...
Weather like this is perfect for enjoying the outdoors. Want to go for a spin? Here, hop on.
Now is a good time to pick up some random geosigils that I have not picked up. Oh. And there are some... Come on. Violet grass. Just random violet grass that I can pick up. Alright, so looks like there won't be any matching happening today. Alright, let's just get right down to it. No need to waste more time. I hope you... Oh, someone's joining. Okay, hello there. Hello. Hello, you can stop now if you want. I've been waiting for it in order to get the character up. 9 minutes. Been waiting for like 9 minutes. Well, we'll wait. Do we want to wait another 20 seconds? Yeah, we'll wait another 20 seconds. Okay. Alright. Let's make a move. There seems to be no one else coming in. So, let's begin. We have cryo, so... I'm just going to bring up... Let's see, Lolly. Okay. Ready to go? Ready to go. Let's go. Alright. Let's take our sweet time with this.
There you are. Show no mercy. You two.
Beside.
Time to end. Crushing surge.
Boom.
Are you here to play with me?
Incinerate. Try and stop me.
The long sleep beckons.
And she died. Alright, let's claim double. 2, 10, 10. Nice. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's see how long this guy wants to play for. Because I'm willing to play for the entire 200 resin. Okay, let's go.
Get to work! Darlene, East Papa, get him! The rest of the sky!
Bonk.
Are you here to play with
Incinerate!
me? The more, the merrier.
Light it up!
Beware the
Rest the
creatures of the
engines.
night.
Incinerate!
Close your eyes.
Look at me.
They are dead. So, as we nice, we got gold. So as today, I've been doing a lot of like Black Friday shopping. Ooh, he left. He left. So yeah, basically did a lot of Black Friday shopping today. Australia does do a little bit of Black Friday. They've done a little bit of what America does. They follow a lot of what America does. So I got myself quite a few things. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this myself. It was interesting because I had a bunch of I got a bunch of board games as part of the deal, which was nice. Actually, so I bought board games. I'm getting a new mic because this mic sort of shakes and rattles around if any time I sort of move my head around. So I'm probably gonna get a new mic, a boom mic specifically for the streaming purposes. And then I'm going to get an air filter, a tower fan. I'm also going to see if I can get a new pair of shoes and a good ergonomic chair for myself. I'm probably going to get a good ergonomic chair for myself because I've been sitting around on this chair doing work and doing play for God knows how long, and I'm starting to feel the effects of, you know, backs, right? So one of the things that I need to work on is trying to get a good way to work out the back and try and improve on it. So the ergonomic chair will be important. I'm also looking up online for a few things to see if I can get anything through the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals. I mean, I might get a bit lucky. I'm hoping to get a bit lucky with that. That's a lot of damage done. Well, that was fast. Who needed anyone else, eh? Wrong one. Okay, claim. Let's see, 2, 4, 5. Okay, how much of the... Okay, I actually got a lot of those. So, if we want to build, we need about 8, 3, 24. We have 1, so we are technically done with farming. So, I think we can leave the domain for now. Yeah, let's leave the domain for now. Let's regroup. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Mondstadt because we are going to start from there in terms of farming our crystals. Oh, it's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. Wow. Okay. Right. So, first things first. Let's let's farm this. So we can increase this to 6. Craft. Okay, 3 bonus. Nice. Alright, so we have one of these, right? Now, in order to make this, we need 21. And how many do we have? 6. So we need 15. Okay. Yeah, let's craft the. I guess we need to craft the entire table. Okay, 15. Here we go. And that's 4 bonus. Nice. Okay, now let's finish this off. Get 7. And we are good. Okay, nice. Okay, it's just minor heal Escoffier for now. Layla as well. I didn't actually check what was going to be the next lineup for Imaginarium Theater. I have to check what the lineup for elements are for that particular run. Okay, languages change. Might as well claim that. Okay, let's look at our weapons. Okay, first prototype. Amber, Ascend. Ooh, I need arrows. Okay, wait, before that, let's go back to Dragon's Bane and Ascend. Okay, that's good. Okay, so how many arrows do we need for this one? 5. Okay, let's go farm. Okay, arrows, 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 arrows. Here we are. We got plenty of arrows, so let's just move some of these in the meantime because we have a bunch of them. Might as well. Okay, craft. Let's go. 23 free. Yeah, that's above 10%. Nice. Alright, weathered arrow. We can afford to farm a bit more. 53 sound. Okay, 45 sounds fine. Yeah, 45. Craft. Go. 6. Nice. Okay. Nice. Okay, now let's get back into the weapons. Okay, it's this one. Send. We just got enough Miss Grasswick from the Sisson mages. Need to go and farm a little bit more of that. But that is the prototype Amber increased. Next on the agenda, I think, will be there's quite a few weapons we can actually level. Fremine might not be the best character to focus on. Claymore, title Shadow Claymore seems okay. We haven't farmed a lot of Breacher Primuses. We need to farm a few more Breacher Primuses in our lifetime. The ley line, the main issue is that the ley line farm for Fontaine does not cover any Breacher Primuses at all. Zilch. They don't cover. It's like the Legatus Golems. They are not covered as part of the leyline hunts, and I really want to see Hoyo actually include some of these leyline hunts as part of hunting down some of these characters. So we have stuff like the old the Abyss Gods in the Abyss. They're not covered. Breacher Primuses, they're not covered. Legatus Golems, they're not covered. Also, to an extent, the some of the abyss heralds, they're not covered in economia. I don't know where else could you find that particular setup there. And who else we're missing? There's nothing in the volcano, so yeah, that's covered. That's okay. So I really want to see more of these actually get in there. Okay, so Echoes of Deep Tides. Let's teleport here. Let's see if anyone's home, or if anyone's looking to farm, because I want to farm as well. Okay, cool. Alright, loading textures. Alright. Let's see if anyone's home. Like here, I'll be fighting Reach of Primuses, but I have no way to fight anymore. I farm materials for Reach of Primuses. I need more of that. I really need more of that. Where did WB go? Wait, where do you go? Why is he over there? Hey, what you doing?
Boring. Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Might be going off on an adventure to try and farm some stuff. I don't know what he's trying to farm. Most likely, like for these kinds of people who go about looking at other people's wanna do domains.
Tea parties are a
I'm farming
must for the
weapon domains
well-mannered.
at the moment.
If you'd like to learn the proper etiquette, I'd be happy to teach you.
Can start now if you want to wait. Okay, someone is here. Let's keep it going. Actually, no. For gaming. Actually, no. For gaming. Ooh. He's like, ooh. We will. Let's see. Okay, we'll do coffee with Nicolette. Okay, alright, ready.
Memories.
Let's go. Actually, no. For gaming. Got a farm for that gaming. Let's go.
Another step out your head.
Witness my
The wrong head subject.
Oh, that one's dead. Okay, use that. 155, nice. Still could farm a few more. Okay, more goblins. Let's go. We do have the I will just use one transient resin now. Okay, alright. They are all dead. Okay, that's another goblet in there. We need 12 of these, and I think it's not enough. We still need one more run. We need one more run, and then we should have enough.
Witness my rise.
That was fast. Okay, we should have enough now. 155. Yep, we have enough. I'll run one more just for them. Okay.
Another test subject.
Where is it? Okay. Okay, I'm running back out. Okay.
The show begins.
All right, thank you. Gotta kill some bushes. And for I think did I actually farm all of Kilo this week? Let me check. Oh, actually not. Okay. Oh, not that one. Hold on, let me tell you.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Where did he go? Ah, okay, sorry. Sure, I'll help. He wants to fight Legata's goal. Sure. But I think I already have
Being too popular can be
achievement.
such a hassle.
Sure.
Who
Bye.
knew the people would adore me so much?
Okay, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I need... Let me change this up. Okay, switch, and we will get okay. All right, golden. Dude.
Scatter! Skyward! Strike cloud converge! This is where overruled. Skyward!
Time to shine!
Everlasting as the moon! Laid bare!
And all right, it wants to fight for Alaki. Fast game. Arle OP. Sorry. hope for the best. That's wholesome. I like this. That's alright. Gotta go now. Bye. And he left. Okay, where did he go? 2p. He went to heal himself. Okay, let's get back out into the surface. There isn't really any materials to farm in this location. Not much.
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Alright, all good. We have crabs. Come on, crabs. Yes, crabs. Okay, where is the dock? I'm gonna go and check out that. Assistant to the dog. The dog. It's always gonna be assistant to the dog. Alright, let's go on the Wave Rider. Sail the Wave Rider. I wanna go check out that. It's not there. That particular ship just sitting there over there. Go on, Wave Rider, you're faster than this. Let's see if there's anything interesting hidden over there. I don't think there's anything hidden over at the beach area. Nope, nothing here. Is there anything over on this ledge here? It doesn't look like there's anything. Nope, yeah, we got nothing. Alright. Let's go park our boat onto the banks. Got a couple of Sumeru ships here. I don't think we can go in here. If we could, that would be cool. Alright, so we parked over there. Nothing left to do here, but to move on to our next part of this stream. And the next part of the stream is going to be exciting because we are going to do what I would say is my rollout of materials that I for crystal farming, like the route that I would usually use without actually consulting the smithies about it. So without consulting the blacksmiths, I have a particular route that I use in
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
in order to farm crystals. Without the smithies knowing, because
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
if you farm those locations before the smithy sort of notes it down, the smithy is forced to give you a different location, and that is a bit more useful for our purposes. Alright, now that's that done. Right now, I'm going to place an order. and all. Okay, so let's do a bit of remembering here. So we are going to spend 1394, and let's do that. Okay, all right. So let's remember what our current totals are. We have 1309 of the crystal chunks. We have 704 amethyst lumps. We have 641 condescence crystals. We have 716 rainbow drop crystals. So I'm just going to make a note of that somewhere. Alright. So I'm just going to make a quick note of this. Okay, 1309. $704. 641. 716. And finally, we have 2554 magical crystal chunks, for example. I'm really hoping for like more ways to use the magical crystal chunks, because it doesn't really do anything. That's why other than creating ores using resin. Now, technically, you could use that resin in order to create like the level up materials, and if you use 200 resin, you should get about 20 times 620 120 weapon enhancement materials. Not a lot in the grand scheme of things. That's definitely like 3 times the rate if you count like just using ores in general to sort of get the mystic enhancement ores. So, but in general, that is a total of about 160 crystals, and you technically don't necessarily get 200 resin per day. You get 180 resin per 24 hours. So with 180 resin, you would be getting 118 times 6. That is just under minus 12, so it'll be 108 crystals for that day, plus the 40 that you'll get from this. So it's about 148 crystals. You be able to sort of get these materials, you know, sort of farmed as time goes on. Okay, now with that done, let's move on over to our exploration team. So we'll take Chaska Mawika, and what we're going to do is we're going to damn it, didn't activate it. We're going to run around Tevat to try and collect as many crystals as possible. This time, what we're going to do first is we're going to do this on the normal path that I usually take without consulting the smithies. These are the nodes of crystal ore veins that I determine are easy to access, easy to farm, easy to get the crystals from without having to travel too far, right? So that is the goal of me trying to farm crystals. I've marked out a few locations, like here, where I can go and sort of farm crystals as I need to. And that they are generally easy access, very close to the teleport waypoint, such that I can just go in, get the crystals, and then move to the next location. So that is the strategy here. So let's begin. First, let's move on to Storm Terror's lair, and we'll go into that location. There's a few crystals sort of sprinkled around the area, so pay attention to how I do this. Oh shoot, it's lightning and thunder. Thunder and lightning, very, very frightening me. Okay, so first, start with this lower location where the carrots are growing. Okay, so 2 crystal chunks. One there. Grab carrots, because why not? There's some crystals over there. Okay, explode this electro crystal. Electro crystals don't really do much for me.
Let's fly. Locked on.
Kill this guy. Nectar. Why not?
You're really gonna go flying in this weather? You think you can outrun a lightning strike?
Alright, so there are usually some... So right here, right now, this is something I'm learning about right now, is that there are... There's usually like some magical crystal chunks, but right now there isn't any. So this one, you'll probably need the smithy to mark out that there are like
Rise with the sun.
crystal chunks available.
That must be uncomfortable.
But unfortunately, here we don't have it at the moment.
I'll use my fire to dry you off.
Yeah, crystals here. That's unfortunate. We don't have anything here today. Come on. Alright, where else can we look? There's actually a few more over yonder, that area. But it's a bit awkward to get to, so I'll probably not include that as part of farming crystals. Okay, let's move on to the next location. So there's nothing there today. Unfortunate. Alright, so let's move on to something a bit more consistent. This mining rock heading up the hill to Wolvendom. That location is usually pretty chock full of ores.
Light it up.
Okay, first we're gonna pick up these small lamp grass seeds. Oh, I missed them. Okay. Now, there's this rock here, and usually it has a bunch of crystals and magical crystal chunks if you're lucky. Unfortunately, today we don't have such luck. We are out of it. We are out of luck. It's just a bunch of ores today. Iron ores. Oh well. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. And then heading up the ramp if you have the time, just before you hit Dominator Wolves, there is some ores over here that you can. Also the unusual hilichurl if you're lucky, and ores. Yeah, okay. I'll just put that note there. All right, next. Another place we can get ores is through here, the Valley of Remembrance. So if you go through here, what you're gonna do is there is that hilichurl camp over there. What you can do is you climb up here, and there should be a little hole somewhere around here where you can dive in to get crystals. Ah, perfect. There's magical crystal chunks there. Now, question is there anyone else in here? No, can't see. Yeah, we got lucky. We got a nice load of crystals here. So it's where this hilichurl camp is. So if you use the hole, you can actually get in there. Oh no, they're attacking. Blow that up.
Do your worst.
Not too far now.
And wow. actually went in and killed every single barrel in there. Okay. Right, and that's usually the 3 locations that I usually farm crystals in. There's nothing really in Mondstadt that is tickles my fancy. The only other thing that I would say is worth farming is if you are farming for Dragonspire teeth. So, in order to farm that, I usually mark out like the 3 locations to get the teeth from. Teyvat has its own laws. Okay, so to get to the first tooth, first you need to go where the heart of Durin was. Because I don't know if there are like any further teeth to find other than the 3 that I've already found here. Okay, so it's Heart of Durin. Okay. Alright. We got the first one.
Take me up.
Now let's move to the next location. There should also be some star silver. There's a tooth here, but it's too big. We can't pick that up. So sad. Now, there is a tooth over where that Fatui camp is located. There will be a pyro gunner just wandering and looking at it. So I'm just gonna take him out. That was fast. Sorry, taking that tooth. So once you completed the interlude quest for Dragon Spine, before that you would usually enhance the tooth at where the Durin's heart is. But after Durin has cleared up everything, you would go to a different location to enhance the heart. So you'll go here, one more tooth here. And I'm just gonna bail out, I don't care. We're going back to camp. And at this camp, once Durin's heart has been cooled down, you would instead upgrade the tooth here. The runestone, place the dragon teeth, put 4, get 4. Voila! Empowered dragon tooth. So that's how you usually get these materials so that you can farm. What weapon was it? Let me check. It was, for instance, this one. Dragon Spine Spear. So this is what you would usually use the teeth for. I think you can farm other things with the teeth, but I have to check. Alright, with that done, let's move on to the next one. So, that is done. And then here, Unusual and Blue Jade, I found from Hidden Place of Lianshan formula. I already farmed that before we went in. So there's a bunch of Nautilus Jade there, as well as one Core Lapis that you can farm. And in terms of Liyue, there's actually quite a few locations which are quite easy to sort of get in and farm. First, I will talk a little bit about Jade at Yilong Wharf. So, there is a little quest that you can do in order to get a bunch of clear water jade, especially if you're looking to level up Lanyan or Cloud Retainer, right? So if you're trying to upgrade Xianyun or Lanyan, you need a lot of jade. One place you can casually farm while you wait for Xianyun to appear or Lanyan to appear is this location here. there is a little bit of a quest that you can take where you wake up this giant turtle with jade on his back. And once you have settled him down, he's usually sitting around here with jade for you to farm. Okay, nice. Oh, and there's actually one more jade you can pick up behind this ridge here. There is. I know it's kind of awkward, but yeah. Okay, got two. All right, done. Next, there is another location that you can farm. A jade hideout. Do I want to go there? Probably not. Jade. That's a jade only location. So I'm just going to focus specifically on getting crystals for now. So I'm just going to go to this location where there's like a bunch of crystals. So I'm going to teleport here. Now, let's wreck it this way. Okay, there. Then fly off. Yep, down there. Where that tunnel is. Okay, go in there. And then shoot out to this location here, where you'll find a bunch of jade as well as crystals and ores. Wait. Oh my god, it blew all the way there. Wow. Okay, that's good. Okay, get that jade, get that crystal. Okay, we should have it cleared out. There's actually another way you can get up there, so this. There it is. Boing. Ah. Okay, we're back up here. Oh, another hidden entrance. Nice. Alright, move on to the next location. So, we are done generally with Yilong Wharf. Let's move over here. Now, this one's a very interesting one. On Mount Aotang. Now, if you teleport to Mount Aotang, you're actually not here to visit Cloud Retainer. You're here to jump all the way down. Of course, get this iron ore first. Okay, now, you're gonna go all the way down. And you're gonna speak to a special looking crane. The crane before you is gazing far into the distance. Who knows what she's thinking about right now, and how well her cultivation training is going. Poor guy. Poor Half Adeptus. She only wanted to take care of her kid. Okay, so is an entrance over there. See that entrance over there? That is a big jackpot. But you have to first fight a... Oh yeah, by the way, you have some chilies here. You have to first fight this guy.
Open fire! Bullseye!
Okay. Oh, we still got one.
Rise with the sun! Yield!
Free!
Ow. Hey, he died. Okay. Okay, now claim your rewards. Crystal there. Sometimes you might be able to find some magic crystals here as well. But this is a pretty good location to farm some crystals. Okay, alright. Get that core lapis as well, because Ningguang needs to load up. I'm not exactly sure who else uses core lapis. Maybe Zhongli. Maybe. Okay, done. Right, that location done. Let's move on to the next location. There are some crystals located here. Let's go here. And we are going to rotate and fire all cylinders. Okay. When I mark this out here, usually there are also some magic crystal chunks involved as well. But I'm not seeing it today. Again, it requires a few the smithy to actually mark this location out in order to sort of get it. Now, here's the exciting one. Qingyun Peak. Now, there are a lot of ores to get in this location. So you start from here, you go out here, and then you start sort of traveling down the path, and you will see a lot of crystals on your way. I'll show you how. First, start from the top, and if you see the unusual hilly troll there, don't be afraid to say hi and just wreck his day. Okay, first crystal, nice. There should be some around here. There's one there. Okay, so the unusual hilly troll is not here. Okay. Herb gatherer. Goodbye. Bye then. Fit as a fiddle, you say? Now, there are some crystals here, but usually it will be worth it if there's also some magic crystals in this location. But unfortunately here today, there isn't any. Unfortunate. Yeah. Alright, let's move it back. There is one crystal over there, but I'm not really willing to fight the air Nemo guy for it. Ah, yeah, there is one over there. See, this is how I miss a lot of these crystals. They're just like in these very awkward locations. Oh well. Okay, never mind. We'll fight him. There's nothing for us to do left to do here anyway. Okay, let's fight.
Burn it down.
Not too far now.
Stopped in his tracks. 600 more. There's no materials related to this, which is funny. Okay, got that. Now, let's climb back up. Okay, so from here, let's take the path down. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is that we don't have a lot of magic crystals to farm at the same time. If there were, it would make this location a little bit more worth it. But that's not what I'm seeing at this stage. Okay, Get this crystal. And then keep going down. Okay, there. Let's keep going this location. There is a crystal over there we can pick up on the way. Okay, and then we keep going. There is another location we can go here. And that is behind this rock. The question is, can I find anything? I can only find like one. So yeah, unfortunately no crystals here as well today. Unlucky. Usually I expect a few more crystals out here.
Rise with the sun! Full throttle!
Oh, okay. Free chest.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
I did not see that one coming. Min-lin, 95%. Aha. Okay, let's fly a little bit. There's that one crystal there, but what we really want is to get back on the high ground. Okay, right. Oh, another chest.
Something to add to my collection.
Man, I am finding random chests today. 95% still. Weird. Okay, right. Going around this location. Now, we're back here. And if you go down... here, but down there. See? There's some crystals over there. And there's something nice about this location as well. If you travel to this location, you can see that veranda over there. Sorry. I'll show you what it means. Wait, hold on. So we got a few crystals here as well. Just knock it out. Okay, right, cool. Now that that's done, so if you speak to this guy... Oh, shoot. So you have to tackle these guys first. Okay. That was rude. I didn't like that. That was rude. Okay, right now. Han Quan but before that, take out this crystal first. Okay, now, if you speak to Pan Quan he can actually give you some locations. Did you see my axe on my way here? Is there anything of note nearby? I've searched this entire, but I haven't seen a thing. Sometimes you might be able to find, he might give you some hints about,
Burn it down!
he might give you some hints about where you can find crystals around this area. Unfortunately today, we basically mined the location here, so there's nothing for him to show us. Oh, I haven't actually completed this particular fight. Let me go down and finish that real quick. I'm pretty strong now, so anything that relates to fighting, I can handle it. Oh, you nerd.
Farewell.
Take me up! Open fire!
Get out of there. Precious chest.
War makes a lot of problems go away. So you can never have too much more, huh?
Okay, get the Georgian chili, because why not? And that officially increases it by 1%. Got him. Okay. Alright, so that was a bit of a dud today, so let's move on to something a little bit more consistent. Alright, let's go to this location here. Okay. And we should usually find some crystals there. In order to get there, go up this way. What you're going to do is you're going into this location. Okay, and then you shoot. You have to shoot down these hilly turtles first.
Open fire!
And then fight the geoslimes at the bottom.
Not too far now.
Open fire! Bullseye!
Okay, once that's done, now you can collect the cash. You may find some magical crystal chunks here as well.
Rise with the sun!
So your mileage may vary. And once you're done here, you go to this location where over here. I'm just gonna pick up the violet grass reed in the meantime. A lot of crystal chunks to get here. Nice and easy. And cool. We've basically taken out 10 chunks today. Nice. Okay, let's move on to the next location. Before the Ruin Guard starts wrecking us. Okay, now we're over here. What we're going to do is we're going into this location over there where the camp is. Go past it. The unusual heliotrope might appear here sometimes. Oh, right there. There are some magic crystal chunks that we can see. Ooh, plentiful. Very nice. Just what I like to see. Okay, so crystal chunks there. Crystal chunks, and that is the rich ore reserve completed. Alright, there is another crystal cave that you can go through here. It's a bit hard to get to. If you want to go there, I don't recommend going here. It's a little bit cramped.
Let's fly!
So you'll have to approach it from this location. So if you go to Qingshu Pool, what you will do is you will round around the back here. See those heliotrope snipers over there? Gonna round around. You can hear an abyss mage chanting, but we're gonna go through down here and into this location here. Perfect. So here we have a few crystal chunks. Sometimes you might find some magic crystals as well. But Nautilus Jade is also here. Nice. So in that little cave in Qingshu Pool, very easy. Next, I go to my usual haunt for very easy crystals, which is just above Liyue Harbor. Okay, so if you first go through here, you can see some crystals over there, and there are some crystals over here. Very easy to farm. Always very reliable. This particular location has been very reliable in terms of crystals forming. Really good. Okay, next, let's go down to this location. So let's farm. Get that. There's another crystal just hidden in there. Oh, wait. Oh god, it dropped all the way there. Okay. Okay, good. Alright, nice. Okay, one last location that I like to farm in Liyue is these locations in around Guyun Stone Forest. So first start with this one. This one's very easy to get to. And if you look to your left here, you should see some crystals over here. A lot of crystals to get. Also, if you want some star conscious, you can farm quite a few star conscious in this location. Okay, right, clean. Just going to get that random. Oh gosh. Of course there's going to be.
Do your worst.
And they're all dead. Anything here? Oh yeah, there's like a random island over there. You could actually travel to that location. It's actually quite interesting to go. Especially, a hint here, if you have multiple people. So around here or around there, you might be able to get there. Okay, now, if you go to Domain of Guyun, and now what you're going to do is you're going to take a right from here. And you're going to that rock over there. There's a lot of storks here. I don't know why there's a lot of storks here. Star conch. And you're gonna take out the crystals here. One crystal. I thought I saw something in the water. And some more magical crystal chunks in this location. Nice. Okay, excellent. That's not all. If you go to this area here, you can see more crystals here. I'm hoping that Oyo actually releases like a particular like item which will allow you to like auto detonate these crystals on demand. It'll be easy for us to sort of play around with these chunks or farm these chunks, right? Alright, now if you do not have a mobile character that you can use, what you can do is shoot some anemo here. Get some air time. Go all the way up here. You can see there is a Shrine of Deaths there. If you want to travel over there, you can use this wind path to travel. If not, and you want to hunt for crystals, you go down to where we fought the big bad sea monster here. And farm the crystals here. Very easy. You might be a little bit annoyed by this. Oh, where did it go? Okay, bunch of crystals. You can, oh, there you are.
Light it up. Yield.
Farewell.
Take me up.
And dead. Okay, let's continue farming. You have some Noctilucus Jade here. I pronounce it as Nautilus Jade. It's not actually Nautilus, like it's like not shell shaped. You know what I mean?
Let's fly.
So yeah, I can't use that term. Not really accurate. All right, cool. That is good. No more ores here. So that is my usual path that I take to farm ores for Liyue. I would say the minimum you can do is look around Guyun Stone Forest and mine the ores around here. Sometimes you might find some ores here, sometimes you might find some ores here, but it's a bit hard. Sometimes you can find ores here. So the 3 locations which are easiest to farm is Guyun Stone Forest, Mount Tianheng, heading into Liyue Harbor, Lingju Pass, following this statue of the 7, as well as maybe a little bit here, but your mileage may vary in that location. And as you saw, I tried to farm in this location here, but unfortunately couldn't really do anything. Mount Aotang is also a good location to farm. So Mount Aotang, Lingju Pass, Mount Tianheng, Guyun Stone Forest, very consistent. I really like farming these locations for crystals. Alright, with that done, let's move on to Inazuma. So Inazuma, where our goal is amethyst crystals. So to farm amethyst crystals, let's look around the place. Starting from the tip, the north side of the main island. If we jump down here and you go past this cave, you can see a few amethyst crystals there, and what do you know, we also have some magical crystal chunks here. Also this oblivious treasure hoarder just sitting there here. Okay, that's good. For bonus points, farm the amethyst ores here, and that should do. Should be all. Okay, next location. You can go to the Kamisato estate and then farm from there. Okay.
Burn it down. Try and stop me.
Go past here and go down to the water. You can see some hydro slimes over there, but what we're interested in is the amethyst and somewhat the magical crystal chunks. Okay, so that's the main ores for the extras, but you can still farm these amethysts, no problem. They're really good to farm. Okay, cool. Amethysts are done. Now, let's move on to the end of Oniric Euthymia. You will need this as part of the Raiden Shogun's second character quest. So, once you reach here, you can see there's a bunch of amethysts just, lying around here. Very easy to get some of these materials. There are no magical crystal chunks here, but you can use amethyst or amethyst lumps. And one more out here, and that's it. Now, from here, what I want to do is I want to go down to this area here, where there is a waterfall. in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around. Pick up this one, Kabuto, plus, and then launch myself outwards. Okay, so we're going to go into that location over there. See that magical crystal chunk? Okay. And uh-oh.
Let me try now.
Looks like someone wants to samurai fight us. Ha! I cast gun. Never ever bring a sword to a gun fight. Okay, now fight the amethyst. And we have all the amethyst here. Okay, next. Go to Chinju Forest from here. This will be part...
Rev the engines!
Okay, you see that Abyss Mage sort of floating around there. You might accidentally attract the attention of him. But you're here for the amethyst. Uh-oh.
Burn it down!
Not too far now.
Okay.
Go. You're free now.
Let's fly! Open
Blue.
fire!
Boom.
Open fire!
Now, as we were so rudely interrupted, let's pick up the last of the amethyst here. Okay, that is good. Electro Crystal Fly, alright. Now, we have a few locations along here. So let's go to Byaku Plain. This is heading towards Konda Village. So, first, there is a location here, which you can farm some crystals. Okay, cool. Uh-oh, they found me.
Light!
Flee!
Be free.
Oh, we are silenced for some reason. Yeah, not quite sure why we're silenced. Alright, so, as a bonus, if you're looking for electro crystals, first start by picking up these electro granum. And then start from the edge. And just whack them. Okay, is that all the electro crystals? Yep, that's good. Alright, lastly, we can make our way over to this location. Alright, so there are amethyst crystals over there. Perfect. Just past the treasure hoarders, so if you don't want to disturb them, you can just go past them and farm for the lumps here. Excellent. Nice. Okay. Now, let's see where else to go. Kabuto Underground. Next will be the Kujo encampments. So if you go here, there's a lot of amethyst to actually farm in Inazuma. So if you go here, in this hole here, you'll usually find a good amount of amethyst. You'll be sealed on both sides by the force fields, but you can sort of climb your way out or use the electro grounding to come out. Yep, so both sides you're covered. This is a nice place to farm amethyst. Okay, so now you've found the hole. Let's go back down here. And we will go to this location here. Okay, you see some amethyst down there. This can also, I think, if I remember correctly, this can also be a place where you get a few magical crystal chunks sometimes here. Oh, there's also one more over there, if you're willing to sort of grab it. Okay, now let's fly. And now let's go over to that. Oh yeah, there's 2 electro crystals there as well. But I don't really want to focus on the electro crystals too much. Some Naku weeds as well. See Ganondorama. And then take out the crystals. Some iron chunks here as well. Okay, we're done here. Nice. Alright, let's move on to the next one. So, we can go over to this location here, through this teleport waypoint. So let's go here to the top. And now what you're going to do is you're going to jump down. But as you're jumping down, you'll see some amethysts here first. So pick up these amethysts here. Okay. Oh yeah. There is that one Electroculus which I have not unlocked because it's like hidden away with, and you need some keys in order to get there. Just my luck. Alright, so we go to this. We go past here. We go to this location. And you see some amethyst there. Now I marked this location purely because sometimes you might also have like magical crystal chunks here as well. Or is it? Don't exactly remember. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. But there are amethyst crystal chunks ready to go.
Rise with the do your worst. Not too far now.
Locked on.
They're such pushovers now. Okay, we are good. Now, let's move on to the next location. There's some amethyst here in Higi village, so let's move here. Okay, so let's fly. Take a hard move here. There's some spicy water down there, so don't jump in there. Unless, you know, you wanna do what Nuvalet thinks and drink water. There is some amethyst here, as well as a Bake Danuki here to play around if you're interested. And the way to play with him is you follow him. And you search this location and you realize, hey, what's that box doing? Smash. Ta-da! Okay. No, lost text. text stops here. Alright, investigate, get the bandana. Alright, so let's move on to the next location. Next location, you might be able to find quite a few locations to farm in Sanganomiya. So if you go to that location where the weird puzzle is currently located, what you're gonna do is you are going to move to here to farm some crystals. Usually, like this location may sometimes have magical crystals as well. So if you just here are farming crystals, you can do that. And then here's the weird puzzle. If you guys manage to figure it out, do let me know, because I have no idea how to solve this. I might need some pen and paper to do this. But there's quite a few like magical crystal chunk areas that you can actually farm in Sanganomiya, which is quite nice. It's quite nice. Amakumo Peak. For this one, if you go to Koseki Village, you might find some crystals. Because I usually do a lot of like what's it called? Ley line hunts here, and there's some crystals here sometimes, but not a lot to sort of register that well. You can get quite a decent amount of ores here though. Like for instance, you go through here and then you go to this broken cart and pick up a bunch of ores here. And carrots. Okay, alright, let's not dwell on this location. Let's move on over. Anything to look at? No, nothing on Serai Island, no. Okay, that is it for Inazuma. Now, let's move on over to Sumeru. And Sumeru doesn't really have a lot of locations to sort of hunt ores very efficiently, I feel. But that's just me. Alright, first, let's go to Chatrakam Cave and head down towards the middle between the Palace of Arazai and some of the Aranara locations. So what you'll do is first you will go over here.
Burn it down.
See that where that big stump is? You're gonna go through this location. Some crystals are over there, as you can see. Gonna dive bomb on those mushroom boars. Just grab some materials, including the Zaitun peaches. And then run towards the crystals over here. Okay, good. Get this. Alright, now you will go over these hilly churls. And if you've managed to do part of the Aranara quest, where you can start humming tunes in order to unlock locations, you will unlock this portal here to an underground pass. And you will find some shrooms just standing there.
Farewell.
And you will first kill these shrooms in order to get access to this location. Farm some of the crystals here. You might sometimes only find iron chunks here if you farm this like hard enough. But generally it's a good idea to check. Okay, that's done. Now, let's move on to the back up to the surface. And now we go down to this location here. So let's take this teleporter. And let us travel this way.
Light it up.
Okay. You will want to travel to this location where there's like this circular underpass area. You can see some ores there. And some crystals, which is nice. Sometimes you might also find magical crystal, magic crystals here as well. But here, there's a pretty decent amount of ores and crystals to grab. Alright, nice. Next up, we go to... the desert, and there is one location which I really like. It's this one here. So take this teleport. It's quite easy to form the crystals there. In general, Sumeru doesn't really have too many good locations to
Sand is the natural enemy of fire and civilization.
farm
desert,
crystals. There's not a
Ruins
lot.
are all that remain to tell the story of the past.
Full throttle. Rise with the sun.
Okay, you can see some magic crystals here, but you first start with these four ore chunks here. Okay, and then there are 4 ore chunks over here. You might steal some eggs over there if you want to. And then finally, these crystals shall die. Okay, nice. That's nice. Generally not so many locations to get crystals from. But there is this one location I do kind of like to hang around near the Seteth wheat nut. So let's go to this location here, or you could teleport to where the Seteth wheat nut is located. Now there is a particular path. This might be a bit hidden. You may not have access to it early until you start doing some of the desert. Some more of the desert. Oh. Okay, better kill him first. Hide the evidence. And you will end up with this location, with this hole here, that you can actually travel down. Okay, so you travel up this location. Ignore the scorpions. You can get some iron chunks here as you go about. You will need to fight some enemies in order to get this, get to this location. Or you can just ignore them completely. Who knows? But I need to fight these guys.
Not too far now.
Okay, it's all dead. So there are some crystals here which you can sort of pick up. We'll probably be falling into this location as part of the quest line. So you'll need to figure out exactly how to get in here. But there are some crystals worth picking up here once you have access to this location. Okay, one of the chunks go down. Yep, there it is. And then some random circlets here. Alright, nice. Okay, so that is how I have stuff for Sumeru, so that is done. Just want to do a quick check to make sure I cover all my bases. And I think we're done here. Also, if you're looking to farm materials for Sethos, you'll be going into Vorush, Temir Mountains, Tunigi Hollow, your Vorush Kasha's Oasis, and hunt around those locations in order to get his stuff. Most of the ore you can get where the Inquietus Baptist is located. So you go in through here, and then you sort of fight your way and try and get to some of the materials here. I'll leave you to sort of hunt that location down. All right, let's move on. Now, Fontaine. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We're gonna have a lot of condescence crystals farmed in Fontaine, and as well as in Natlan. So we want to go and farm those locations. First things first. Let's start with this location here first, near Loch Grania. So as we enter Fontaine, and as I drink a sip of water, I will go to this location. There are some ores that a bunch of ores that you can actually mine here. Yeah, it's a very random assortment of ores and condensance crystals that you can farm here. So just do that. Okay, iron chunks. Then go over here, grab that. Condensance crystals. All good. All done. Nice and easy. Alright, next. Let's go to this location over here. For this, what you can do is...
Many insects have a
Burn it down!
There is a bunch of treasure hoarders in this location. Like for instance over there, you can see some magic crystals over there, and a bunch of condensance crystals that the treasure hoarders are mining over there. Start by ruining the day of the treasure hoarders first. Kill this mech.
Open fire! Locked on!
Okay, cool.
Done.
And now take over their mining activities. And then climb over this ridge to get to the magic crystals. Nice, easy. Alright, next, take a dive. So let's go to this location. There's actually a lot of condensance crystals that you can farm in the waters of Fontaine. Hello there. Okay, so first start by diving here. Now, around this location you can find a few condensance crystals, but you'll need something to explode them. So first find, not this guy. Find this guy. Okay. Wonder what's in the conch. Anything in the conch? Points. Alright, cool. Alright, now let's blow it up. Condensance crystals. Nice. 3 over there. Toss 1 over yonder. Blow it up. Okay, nice. And there should be a few more up here. Yep. Okay, let's blow this one up as well. Okay, cool. Condensance crystals collected in this location. Surfaced. Now, there are a bunch of condensance crystals over in this location. So travel over here. Now, as an extra, what you can do is there are a couple of condensance crystals that you can get in this location.
Open fire!
So you want to farm those. Just take out the crabs and the hilly churls sitting around and start farming. Okay, next. What you're gonna do is you are going to go to this location here.
Take me up!
You see that wind tunnel? You have to solve a puzzle in order to make that wind tunnel appear.
Let's fly!
And then you travel over there. You can see a bunch of mechs crowded around condensance crystals trying to farm them. Okay. And mine these condensance crystals first. That did not deal any damage. I'm disappointed. Okay, that is condensance crystals done. I'm just gonna kill these mechs first.
Locked on! Locked on!
Hold on to your hats.
Light! Go!
Not too far now.
Let's try!
That goes back. Okay, alright, nice. Now, we can take out the condensance crystals here. Missed. That completely missed. Damn. Okay, now let's pick up these ones here as well. Okay, that's good. Now get these wood. And what we're gonna do is we are going to take flight again, because there's a few more locations to farm. Here you could usually find some magic crystals in this location here. If not, then you might be able to find some crystals over here in this location. Unfortunately today there are not any crystals. Sad. Oh, there's an order over there. Hey, I hope he's having fun. Leisurely otters. Just chilling. Now, one other location, I don't necessarily recommend this, but it's quite easy to try and find some crystals. If you go to the Denominator of Sin, and you're busy, you know, trying to farm for materials for Neuvillette, Farina, and Gang, you might be able to come around here, and there are some crystals that usually pop up in this location there. So you might get lucky and find this location, but it's not always consistent. Alright, next. What we're going to do is... not Fading Veteran. Okay, there are a couple more places that I would recommend going. So we can start off by going here first. Now this requires you to complete a particular mini quest in order to unlock this location, or else you won't be able to get to this location.
Rise with the sun.
So if you see this location with a bunch of ash wood here, this water would be too hot to actually initially get into. You will need to finish up a quest in order to sort of make this water accessible to you. Once that is available, you can actually take a dive in here. Otherwise this water will be too hot. You can start farming the condensance crystals in this location. So there's a few. Explode that. You can quick tap E to make it explode around you. And to create a shield. Nice. Perfect. Okay, so that's the condensance crystal in that pool here. One other thing you can do is you can try and fight the Ocean Circuit Judge, but instead of fighting the Ocean Circuit Judge, you will go into the mouth of Elinas.
Burn it down.
Okay, fly. And then you will fly past these two Melusines here and jump into the skull of Elinas. And then down here you can see a bunch of crystals underneath. But you will need to find someone who is able to allow you to crack it. That's the Circuit Judge over there. So if you don't want to fight him, and you will need this particular setup in order to fight him. He's a pretty easy fight to win, actually. So if you need like materials in order to level up certain characters, you can fight him. He's pretty easy, and he gives a lot more materials after knocking him out. Okay, nice. Let's move on. Go back to the top. Is there anything else that I would like to highlight? Minian. No. Berry Puff. No. Nothing there. I think there are no other locations. Rainbow Rose. Blue Fruit. Swords of the Gorge and crystals to the right. Okay, let's go here. So this is I think this should be the last area to look at. I think so, yes. I do think so, yeah, okay. Alright, so let's go to that location. Teleport waypoint. And now, if you look above you, to your right, you can see like two stingrays looking at each other. Those are the local, what's it called? Local local bosses in that location. But if you come out from this location, you need to complete these group of 3 Sealies. Once you're done, you have access to this location, where it has a lot of hydro crystal flies for some reason. And you can farm the crystals in this hole here. Okay, nice. Got a bunch of crystals here. It's good. It's good to see. Alright, let's move on to the next location. I think we are done with Fontaine, so let's move on over to Natlan. Now, Natlan has a bunch of locations you can actually farm here. There's 3 magic crystal locations that you can farm here. Let's start from the top here. Yeah, there's a bunch of magic crystals that you can farm in that location. Very easy to farm. Okay, so we look over there. Yep, we have some condensance crystals here. Sometimes you might have some magical crystal chunks appear as well. Okay, that's good. Nice. Alright, excellent. Now, we want to travel to this location here. So go to the Children of Echoes statue. And now you're going to travel to the ground here. You can see a bunch of condensance crystals around the area. And then this guy is just looking there dopey. You might have to rouse his attention in order to mine that location. So unfortunately, you gotta kill him.
Farewell.
Watch this. Forget it.
Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, got some crystals, more crystals over there. Just a lot. Nala just has a lot of nice places to farm crystals. Condensance crystals especially. Okay, so just dump here. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's do the next one. There's some crystals over here, so just go to this teleport waypoint. Okay, this teleport waypoint is a bit too low for my liking. It's not in the exact location that I want to be in.
Take me up.
So one way to get out there. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Yeah, go up here instead. It's easier to farm if you go into this location. Now, go here. You can see some condensance crystals over there. And finish off the condensance crystals here. Nice. Nice. Okay. Next, you will go to you can find a bunch of condensance crystals as well as magic crystal chunks if you manage to find them here. To tri-stars. I'm not going to go tri-stars. There's also some crystals that you can farm if you go up this hill here in the Collective of Plenty near the volcano. So you'll need a Tatankasaur, barrel through up here, go up here. Not really the Skyfire Circlet, that's in the sky. And to the left here where there's a bunch of Fatui houses, camps here, you'll have 2 sets of crystals, magic crystals, chunk areas that you can farm. We're not going to go there because you know, it does require you to fight one of those fire orb weasels. We're not going to go there just yet. Nightshade Trial. Okay, then another location you can go is here, where there is a what is it called? The Statue of the Seven, heading into the Masters of the Night Wind. But what you can do is you can just travel here, and you see this bunch of ores over there. I'm going to use Auroron for this, and
Nice and easy.
kaboom! Haha! Alright, easy. And there's actually another location you can explode in this area here. So if you go here, and what you're going to do is you're going to jump down from here. You can see an explosive barrel located there. And you are needing to put this over there.
Perfect.
Sorry, bro. Poor Tobysaur. He didn't want to get exploded. Okay. And you can also get a bunch of stuff here. Finish a few puzzles here. Grab some random assortment of Sunsetias and apples here. You know, all the good stuff. Alright, next location. And this is one of my favorite locations. So you start from here. And there's usually a ley line that comes up sometimes that you can follow. So first, you start by diving on this location with a bunch. Oh shoot! There's a bunch of condensance crystals up here. Ow! Okay, and there is some crystal chunks behind this rock sometimes. Okay, so you pick that up.
Take me up.
And we go take up, and you can find some crystals over there as well. Down on the floor. Okay, nice. And there are some more crystals over there. Really, this is a really good location to farm crystals. Okay. And then you can optionally pick up these iron chunks here. Oh, there's one extra. Nice. Okay. With that done, let's go to Ironbeard's location here. So what we can do is we go to the Flower Feather clan. And we'll get Chaska to help us here. Go to... So what you're going to do is you're going to go to where that hot air balloon is located. Chill out. So you have a monument challenge over there. Totem challenge over there. So what you're going to do is you're going to jump down in order to get the crystals in this location. There's 2 chunks here. Okay, so get the crystals here. Nice. Now get the crystals here. Okay, done. Now, if you go to Tetopan, there's a few places you can go. So if you go to this location, there's some like firefish that you can access here as part of the quest. So once you're done with that quest, and well, you don't actually have to complete the quest. Sure, there's a bunch of Tapetli swords just standing around, just having, you know, just vibing. But there are some Condescence crystals over here that you can farm. Okay, so we get the Condescence crystals here. Condescence crystals here. And Condescence crystals over here. Nice. Okay, another location you can farm some crystals is not here where Bronze Lock is, but here. So if you reach this particular island, what you can do is you go all the way to the back. And you can see some Condescence crystals just down there, ripe for the picking. Okay. Alright, nice. There's a few more Condescence crystals over there, so let's get that one done as well. Nice. Okay, good. Generally that is all there is for Natlan, I think. Cactus guy. There are a few places that you can farm some crystals, but not much in the Rainbow Isle. We've already exhausted this location. Cappy can't die. Sappho, check this out. Okay, there's nothing else here. There are some crystals that you can farm here, but I'll leave you to asking the smithy for more information about there. There's also some crystals that you can find in these locations here, within these islands here. I'll let you figure them out. You might be able to find a few of them as you do some of the ley line hunts, but that's about it. Alright, last one, Nod-krai. Now this one's a lot of fun. So let's first go into Thunderclap Reef in Nod-krai. There's not too many hard areas to remember when it comes to farming crystals, rainbow drop crystals in Nod-krai. Like here, there's a good place to get rainbow drop crystals. Okay, and then you can actually go down here to get more rainbow drop crystals. Okay, alright. Now we travel over here, past this mirror, and there should be some magic crystals in that location. You can pull the rainbow drop crystals here. Okay, nice. I'm not gonna go to that location. Instead, I'm gonna go through here. Okay, bunch of crystals, nice.
Take me up.
And we'll just go over here. There's a few more rainbow drop crystals that you can find past these bots here. And a few more over there. Alright, that's it. So that is all the crystals in Thunderclap Reef. Now there are some crystals here and some crystals here, but I'll let you sort of have a chat with the smithy in order to get those locations. Next location that I'd like to go down is here, Lempo Isle. So from this location, you might find some magic crystals here as well. Okay, first I'm gonna pick up some laka berries, because why not? And then here you can see a bunch of rainbow drop crystals together with magic crystal chunks. Okay, that's a good, nice slam. Okay, excellent. That's great. That's a lot of action. Uh-oh. Yikes. Get out of here. And there should be one more here. Okay, just gonna grab this real quick. Nice. Okay. Alright, cool. Next is another nice location of that I'd like to go into. So go into Blue Amber Lake. Now what you're gonna do is jump out of Blue Amber Lake. So you're gonna go this way. And you are going to follow this creek into some of the rainbow crystals here. Okay.
Let's fly.
Rise with the sun. Try and stop.
Then you're going to go over there. Pick up the rainbow crystals over here. A lot of crystals, a lot of ore. A few more crystals over there. Ouch. Man, I'm killing these hogs like it's no tomorrow. More crystals over there. You can go up to the Kubaki plant, get charged, and then pick off a few things here and there. There's a bunch of iron ore. Iron ore chunks to pick out here. So you can slowly pick out some of them. Ooh, that exploded into a few pieces. Okay, then... Ah, not today, noob. I saw you coming from a mile away. Okay, more rainbow drop crystals here. And then we go over this wave of rocks. You'll be able to see more magic crystal chunks here. Okay, nice. Excellent. We got that. Alright, one last place we can go. Actually, two more places. We can go over here, and usually there's some magical crystal chunks here. In this location, like so. Very easy to pick. There's also Matsutake that got blown up as well. Okay, alright, so past the Kubaki Experimental Design Bureau, we have one more place. But in Asha Town, there is a mine here that you can sort of access. And they should have a few more rainbow drop crystals that you can actually pick up. Okay, this way.
Light it up.
Okay, see that mine over there? You can see the rainbow drop crystals being set up there. Inside, you can access some more iron chunks in this location. Okay, rainbow drop crystals ready to go. And a few iron chunks don't hurt. Alright, with that, we are done. We are done with the general lineup. Now that actually took quite a while. I think we farmed for like close to an hour and a half in order to go through all the locations here. And that is without actually consulting the smithy, right? So from that, how much did we actually farm? 1437. So we look and consult of how many chunks did we get from previous. 1437 to 1309. That is an increase of 126 crystals. So 126 crystals is enough for a round of 30 weapon enhancement ores. And then we have gotten like 60 magical crystal chunks. We've gotten from 704 we have 781 amethyst lumps, so that is an increase in 77 amethyst lumps. We've got condescence crystals. 641 becomes 760. That we got a lot of condescence crystals, which is nice. 120, almost 120. That's 119. And for rainbow drop crystal, we have an increase from 716 to 772. So that is an increase of 56 rainbow drop crystals. Now, to finish off, let's go and do the final tally here. And what we're going to do is we're going to consult the smithy to get a few more locations to hunt for ores. This will be the last part of the stream. Okay, so is there anything of note nearby? Okay, so let's see what else we can get here. So we go to Hisi Island, where the base of the Frost Moon Scions are. I was just busy chatting with a burb, but we're not interested in that at the moment. We are interested in getting the ores. So we'll go down here and we'll grab some ores here. Now, if we do a fast travel over to this side, we can actually use the statue of the new moon to get into a better position. So you can pick up a few things here, but most important thing is we are getting crystals here. Okay, nice. Next location, we are going to go here, where Nothing Passage is located. It's a bit hard to access this location. I would like to use this particular teleporter in order to gain access to it.
Rise with the sun! Full throttle!
Midsummer berries. Okay. Right. And take Chaska in. Because there's going... Now, the crystals are going to be down here. I already explored this location because there is a 2-color quest that's there, which is quite interesting and very important for certain lore implications. Unfortunately, the goat got in the way. Okay, rich ore reserve collection complete. There's 3. There were 3 that were marked out. There can actually be more, actually. Oh, there's one more location which you can actually get some more of the rainbow drop crystals. So let's actually shot long, bro. So we'll go past this area. Pick up some portable bearings in the meantime. Okay, there is some. Yeah, so this is the Krumkake craft shop. Rainbow drop crystals. We'll get some of that.
Burn it down! Try and stop me!
Okay, where this Lightkeeper lantern is located, you have a few rainbow drop crystals to pick up. Nice. Okay, excellent. Now, I don't remember if there was any other locations which you might be able to get magic crystals at this point in time. Not that I remember. No, you might be able to find some more in the Kubaki Experimental Design Bureau somewhere around here. Like there's one here and there's one over here. But I'm just going to follow what the smithy says. I'm just going to save some time. Next, let's go back to Natlan and go to the smithy in Natlan. So we'll use the go through the Circle of Toma. Okay, some iron chunks. Go to Alom. Go to the ores in Natlan. Okay, so some over here. Let's start by traveling to this location. And we will rev the engines. Ooh, some crystals over there. Let's go mine those as well. Okay, nice. Alright, the crystals are over there. Okay, rich ore reserve collection complete. So it's not marking out anything further, but there are a few locations you can sort of farm in this area here. It's near the lower area, but yeah. Okay, next to Fontaine. Let's go here to get to the smithy there. So if you really want to sort of get ores, it's actually a good idea to just ask the smithy. We have a lot of locations now in Genshin that just asking the smithy and then farming the crystals through the smithy is actually enough to keep your flow of crystals actually going quite well. All right. Ore producing areas. Okay, first go to the anti-gravity boss. We have to go past the anti-gravity boss. Though having to farm these crystals daily can be time consuming. And I doubt that people have enough time to actually, find the time to actually do this. I sometimes do this purely because I have some weapons that I would like to get sort of leveled. And these weapons are pretty good. Okay, next up, go to this area here. Okay, so we launch ourselves towards this location. So there's a lot of pine cones here. Okay, let's go from the top rope. Let's go. Boom. And there goes the magical crystal chunks. Next, we go over to this corner here.
Rise with the sun.
Pick up the crab. Crab. We lotus. Okay, in this farthest corner of the map, there is a Buell fruit tree, but there's also Fundescence and magical crystal chunks to pick up. There's also some magical crystal chunks heading into a field generator local legend. If you want to try and farm for that, it's pretty out of the way of the local legend, so you can farm this quite easy. And over here, there is one other ore vein that you can farm. That's quite near a frequent ley line sort of deposit area. So it's pretty easy to get to this area if you're farming ley lines. Okay, nice. Excellent. Alright, now let's move into Sumeru. Teleport. Now, Sumeru's ore farming areas are quite out of the way, so I wouldn't recommend farming in Sumeru too much because it's very far. Like, it's a bit inconvenient to get to the locations to farm the crystals. But if you are willing to do so, you can have a lot of adventure trying to get them. Okay, it's a hangar. Ores or deposits, sure, there are a few. Okay, ooh, we're going for a desert run, and you can see just how far each of these teleporters are located. They're very hard to access.
Sand is the natural enemy of fire and civilization. In the desert, ruins are all that remain to tell the story of the past.
Okay, so to get to this first crystal location, we'll go through here. Then you have to go underneath here. Can dive bomb this. There's a lot to dive bomb on. Okay, nice. Next, we go to this location. It'll be easier for us to get to this teleport in order to get to those crystals. Because there's also some dendro crystal flies. Nice. Alright, let's go to this. Go rush it down. Ah, yeah. I just cancelled the flight last minute. Okay, perfect. We're in position. There's a lot of eremites in this location, so you want to try and sneak around there if you don't really want to fight them. I farmed a lot of eremite materials already, so it's like I don't really need to go there. Investigate iron point. Okay, nice. Now this next location is a bit awkward. If you take this teleport, it's going to be very hard to get to this location. So just keep going from here. Usually that's what you want to do. Okay, keep going this way. There's a crystal over there. I'll probably ignore it.
Light it up.
Okay, we'll get to this location. Okay, let's just fight them.
Burn it down.
Not too far now.
Yep, just the two of them. Okay, no. Okay, crystal chunks done here. One more area near Sobek Oasis. Maybe this might be a good location. I want to see how much I can get out of that. Okay, so we got some iron ores over there. Oh yeah, we got a message from Lilupa, but you can't read it until you come back and actually go to finish Lilupa's quest. Alright, nice. Okay, next up. Back to Inazuma we go. Inazuma has quite a number of good locations to farm amethyst ore as well as magical crystal chunks. So it's really good. It's a really good place to
Rise with the sun.
find stuff that you need. Okay, we'll have a chat with Hajime. Sorry, I have a lot of plate right now. Inazuma ores. Oh, but the nearby areas have all been mined. Oh no, I've done goofed. So yeah, there's a lot of mines, places that you can mine in the Sanganomiya Shrine area. So if you manage to get locations from the smithy to mine, then yes, that's good. Okay, let's move to Liyue. Liyue will go back to the quest here. There should be a few available for us to mine in Liyue, as well as in Mondstadt. I think that will be the last thing. Okay, one last thing I need to do before I end the stream is to do the Selenic Chronicles. I haven't done the Selenic Chronicles yet. Hello, Master Chang. About Liyue's mine for us. Oh, you're asking about the ore veins. Okay, let's first move to this location. Now this one is not exactly where you think it is. You actually have to go into, go under the waterfall, and this is the location we're talking about. But it's guarded by a Pyro Abyss Mage.
Tell me what you see.
Take me up.
Okay, so kill the Pyro Abyss Mage first, and then claim your prize. A lot of crystals in Liyue that you can farm. Yeah, they're actually... I was actually quite surprised myself that Liu has a lot of crystal locations to farm. Okay, next up. We are going up here, near where Luhua Pool is. So we'll take this teleport. And what we're going to do is we're going to fly our way over. Okay, so those crystals are over there on the bottom side. Okay, so dive, start mining. Okay, that is all the rich ores done. Alright, finally we can move on to Mondstadt.
Burn it down.
Okay, nice. Right, chat to Wagner. Any tips on finding ore? Okay, marked a few locations. There's only ever like 3 ore locations that Mondstadt actually marks at any given time. So usually you'll have to be a bit patient. Okay, Lynn's troubles. See, like there's one there. But this is not the one that was it? That was marked out by the smithy. Nice bonus though. So there's 2 locations you can get magic crystals from. First, let's talk to... Oh dear. Lynn, what are you doing here, traveler? I'm looking for berries. I only need 2 berries. We're near the hilly trails anyway. Short it. Perfect. This is for you. Okay, alright. Done deal. And now we can go into that location to get what the actual crystals that are being marked are, which is in this hilly troll camp here.
Pyroclastic surge. Full throttle.
That was brutal. 1 hit KO. Okay, let's get the crystals here. One, two, three. Okay, nice. Let's move on to the other crystals. Yeah, as I said previously, it was near where the wolf is.
Burn it down. Rev the engines.
Blast off.
Let's ride.
There's a lot of wolf hooks that you can get from Wolfendom. And they're scattered. They're usually scattered behind the bushes. So it might be a bit hard initially to actually take a look at it. Right, here. Get these chunks in. There's 1 chunk behind here. Okay, there's 1 chunk over there. Excellent. And you can always get some wolf hooks here. Last place. It's all the way near Bright Crown Canyon. I don't think I've gone here. No, I have.
Light it up.
I have gone here before. Over there. Landing. Okay, good landing. Nice, perfect. Alright, we're done here. So, our final tally of crystals farmed. For crystal chunks from 1309 to 1474, that means we farmed 165 crystal chunks today. That's enough for one entire session, one entire day of weapon materials. For magic crystal chunks, we started from 2554, it became 2658. That is 104 magic crystals. Amethyst lumped, we started off with 704, it became 781, so we have an increase of 77. The smithy couldn't find us any new places to farm, so we basically exhausted the entire thing. Next, condensance crystals. We started off with 641 and we got a total of 135 condensance crystals. And finally, rainbow drop crystal. We started with 716, we ended up with 786. That's an increase in 70. So with one full day of farming crystals like this, and there are more locations where you can actually farm like crystals if you want to sort of max it out, but this is one of the more convenient paths and sort of farming paths that I took in order to get the crystals that I need. So that's my idea here. All right, cool. Last thing left to do, and that is go to the Selenic Chronicles. Actually, Serenity Pot first. Let's go to the Serenity Pot first, because I need to go and take some of the plants that I have planted and completed. Alright. Let's get that currency.
This realm is truly beginning to thrive.
Pick it up. Pick this one up. Nice. Okay, now, Realm Depot. I just want to get this. A lot of experience potions for the artifact side of things. Right, now let's go do some planting. A lot of laccaberry. We'll plant peaches today. Soma berry is also gone. We'll get the claw succulents today. Let me do spells. We'll do Frostlamp Power States. No, technically that's not really useful. Okay, put more Ganoderma. We'll get seaweed today. Alright, now let's move. Chubby is here as well. We'll come back to Chubby when I have time. Alright, last thing to do. Nod-krai, Selenic Chronicles. Let's go. Let's finish this one up. Let's see what the Moon Maiden, Columbina, has in store. Okay. Alright, let's see what she's up to. Where is she?
Huh? Where's Columbina? Paimon doesn't see her anywhere.
Over here.
That. Oh, you're up there again.
Whoa! What are you doing all the way up there?
Come join me.
What are we getting ourselves into this time?
No, no. Columbina has an evil plan.
Do you remember those stones we went out to gather last time?
Huh?
Last time? Oh, you mean the ore that glows after absorbing Kuvaki?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Well, after that, the Guhenki gathered some more, and I sorted them into two types. Darker ones and lighter ones.
Ooh. Pretty.
Darker ones and lighter ones? But why?
To play moon chess, of course.
Moon chess?
What's moon chess?
Oh, you've never played?
Ooh, nope.
I see. Ever since seeing the grids the children of the Frost Moon Scions draw on the ground, I've always wanted to try it out. But I've never had anyone to play it with.
Oh. Okay.
Well, what are the rules?
It'll be easier if I just show you.
Okay. Ding. Ooh.
Whoa! That's amazing! How did you do that?
Cool.
With a little Kuvaki, of course. You can't do that?
Oh, no. We can't do that.
Maybe you should lower your expectations. We're not all moon goddesses.
And if we are here to play tic-tac-toe with magical moon power, you need to really temper your expectations here, Columbina.
As you wish. Now, this is the board. It represents the night sky, and the pieces each player controls represent the moons.
There's gonna be a lot of moons on the board.
The two players take turns placing their moons in the sky, and the first to get 3 moons in a row wins.
Okay.
Oh! So it's basically a version of tic-tac-toe. So, it's called moon chess here in Nod-krai, huh? Talk about giving it a local touch.
I see. Well, in this version, the moons rotate, meaning there can never be more than 3 moons in the sky at once.
The moons rotate.
So, when the night sky is full, the moon that rose earliest will vanish.
Ah.
That actually makes a lot of sense. And it makes the game a lot harder, too.
So, would you like to give it a try? It'll be my first time playing
I'm going
too.
to lose. Looks like she's really looking forward to this.
Sounds fun! Paimon will be the referee. The Traveler's a clever one, though, so watch out.
I'm not the clever one.
All right, then.
Place pieces representing the moon on the board. When 3 of your pieces form a line, you win. Note, when either player plays more than 3 pieces, the earliest piece they place on the board will be removed. Okay, so we'll start from here. We'll put in the middle. Block it off.
Moons. Moons.
Plant.
Oh.
This isn't getting us anywhere. Okay, wait, hold on. Could I sucker her into it? Guess not. Ooh. I'll have to put it here. Ooh, this is tricky. This is tricky. we're just going around in circles right now. Okay, I have to. Cannot place the piece there.
You weigh your decisions carefully before making them, I see. Take your time. We have plenty of that after all.
This is getting crazy. I'll put it here. Oh, now this is gonna be nice. There we go. Okay. What?
You don't like this game? I find it quite amusing myself.
I will place it here.
It seems both sets of moons refuse to be eclipsed.
You have a wonderful time playing the game with Clone.
Thank you. I enjoyed that a lot.
That was intriguing.
If you'd like, feel free to come keep me company again sometime. Here, take this as a token of our promise.
New moon's embrace obtained. I wonder if there's like a difference in terms of like responses if someone wins or someone loses, because at that point we took so many turns that we ended up in a complete stalemate.
The 3 moons.
There can only be 3 moons in the sky. I think that's hinting towards a much larger sort of lore drop with regards to competing. Is it competing fragments of moons? Because if they say there's only like there can only be 3 moons in the sky, but there's like 2 sets of 3 moons trying to fight over each other. I wonder if that means something in terms of there may be some forces trying to jostle over, you know, which moon should be the one to be placed in the sky itself, which is quite interesting. All right. Cool hanky. Your records. Okay, the moon rises and sets. The board mirrors the tides of history. Now, that will be interesting. Okay, I think there is nothing else for me to do here. 40. I have 40 resin. Can I put it into something in the meantime? I can put it into getting some Mora. Let's just finish it off. Let's just finish off the Mora ley line for today. Alright. Alright, here we go.
Now,
Rise to the sun! Change of plan. Take me up! Done!
I'll make short work of you. Who's there?
Open fire! Knock him down. Burn it down! Do your worst!
Not like that. Yeah, just grabbing some Mora because we have exhausted a lot of Mora trying to upgrade a lot of these weapons that we had. Snow-tombed star silver. Details. Ascend. We need to ascend this. We don't have alien life cores. Then for this, we don't have. We can actually get some stuff done there. We've already done Earthshaker already, so don't need to look at that. Rain Slasher and the Bell. Now, this is something that we do want to ascend heading forward. Oh, we actually have two different weapons we can ascend. One is the Bell with Dea, the other one is the Snow Tomb Star Silver with Fremine. We'll probably focus on the Bell because Dea does have more usage with that. Tidal Shadow, let's do that as well. Okay, so let's do that last thing. Let's go back to Nasha Town. And I'm going to go into the gonna look at crafting. Let's go to the crafting bench. Okay, so looking at the weapons. Once again, first, Tidal Shadow. And we need the alien life core from the Breacher's Primus. Okay, so for Breacher Primus, we don't have a lot available to us. Okay, get Sucrose in on the action. Okay, that's some spares. 3. Let's get. Wait, how many do we need? Ascend, we need 18, so we need to craft 15.
I will always seek.
15. Wait, where's the Breacher Primuses? Oh, it's down there. Here it is. Okay, 15. Sucrose, come on. Right, 1 bonus. Nice. And finally, we need these goblets done. Okay, so we have 3. So we need another 9. I'm just gonna pre-build this one. Okay, all right. So we need 9. Craft. Okay, then the 4 have to be crafted. Nice, 2 bonus. Okay. Golden Goblet of the Pristine Sea. Which reminds me, do we have Finale of the Deep enhanced? Yep, yeah, we have it enhanced. That's perfect. Right, let's level this one up for Gaming. Perfect. Nice. Okay. Last one, the Bell. Now we just need 2 more of these, and we have enough to craft. Okay, back to the bench. Let's see. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, so let's craft 6 of. Wait, how many of these do we have? 1, 7. We have 15. I will need 6 of these. So I will need 3 more of these. Okay, craft. Yep, okay. Alright, let's form 6 of these. And let's form 2 of these. Perfect. Alright. Let's finish this up. Okay, the bell. Ascend. That's it. We're good. That's a lot of ascensions. Serendity's Call probably needs to upgrade. Moonweaver's Dawn probably needs to upgrade. We have not enough of these. So definitely something that we want to work on heading forward. Moonweaver's Dawn, especially for Keqing, will be useful. We have issues in terms of how much Mora we have currently in order to do a lot of leveling. And especially since if we want to do the big boss mode of Imaginarium Theater, we need everyone to be as on the same page as possible, which is quite impossible right now because we don't have a lot of Mora to work with and good characters to actually work with. So it's gonna be hard to actually do Imaginarium Theater, and because of the amount of variation in terms of the characters that are being used, we could end up in some very awkward situations heading forward. Okay, that will be it for me today,
Good
guys.
health should be enjoyed by all. If I can provide everyone with a life such as this, I will be content.
That will be it for me today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you like what you see, like, comment, favorite, subscribe, all those nice things. If you have any recommendations for how to improve the stream, do let me know. I'm happy to hear some of your recommendations. If you have any recommendations for games you'd like to see me play, I'm also happy to hear about that. I might not have enough time to sort of do that. Maybe during Christmas I might have a bit of time, but I'll be taking a break, I think. It's a long deserved break and I need it. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys again for the next one next time. Yes, Kaya. Okay, right. Claim that. Thanks, Kaya. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everyone.